Okay, now that I showed you guys how to do a basic cornrow without stitching the hair, I'm going to show you how to feed in the braiding hair while doing that same basic cornrow. So if you did not see my previous video where I broke down to you guys how to do a basic cornrow without stitching the hair, you're going to want to watch that first. So we're going to start off by braiding down about 3 to 4 times just like we did in the previous video. Once we're done doing that, we're going to pick up some of the client's hair from anywhere, add it in between our pointer finger and our thumb, just like we did previously. And I got this question a lot, but I still have 3 strands of hair. There's one on the outer side, and then there's 2 that are in between my pointer finger and my thumb, but they are being held separately. They just look like they're together, so you're always going to maintain 3 pieces. Now we're going to take our braiding hair. We're going to slide it in between our pointer finger and our thumb, and one side of the braiding hair is going to be added to the middle piece that's sitting between our pointer finger and our thumb, and then the other side is added to the outer piece that's hanging kind of over her forehead. We're going to grab those 2 pieces of hair, the braiding hair and the mannequin's hair, together. I'm going to use my middle finger to help push the braiding hair down to the base of the scalp so I can braid. Once I'm on the opposite side, I'm going to grab some of the mannequin's hair and I'm going to add it in between my pointer finger and my thumb, just like I would if I'm doing this without braiding hair. Braid down and get over to the other side. So what I'm doing here is I'm picking up some of the mannequin's hair and I'm putting it in between my pointer finger and my thumb, just like I did in my basic cornrow video before I add in the braiding hair. You always want to do it before you add in the braiding hair. I grabbed my braiding hair again. We're going to slide this in between the pointer finger and the thumb. Grab it. One side's going to get added to the middle strand. Another side's going to get added to the outer strand. I'm going to grab those 2 pieces together, use my middle finger to push down on the braiding hair so that I can have it tight to the scalp and braid. I just picked up some hair on the opposite side, only her hair. We do not need to feed in any braiding hair. Now I'm picking up her hair again, adding it in between. I'm grabbing my braiding hair. I'm sliding that in between my pointer finger and thumb, so it's essentially on top of her hair that I added prior. Just so it's clear for you guys, you can see how there's braiding hair in the mannequin's hair. I added my new piece. I'm using my middle finger, push down, and braid like so. Pick up some hair on the other side and continue to braid down like normal. You're going to continue this same repetitive motion every single time. For those who are going to ask, yes, you only have to add in braiding hair on one side. You can add it in on whatever side that you're comfortable with, just long as you're picking up some of the mannequin's hair or the client's hair before you add in your piece of braiding hair. Because this is going to help you to have the braiding hair on top for when you're ready to start practicing tucking. When you're using colored hair like I'm doing here and the client's hair is a different color, this is going to help you to tuck the black hair under the blue hair. Now I'm not doing that right now. I'm not focusing on that. Right now, I'm just showing you guys how to do the basics. But as you can see, you are seeing more and more blue. I can show you guys in another video how to be more intentional about making sure that's fully covered up. Right now, grab your mannequin, grab your live model, and go ahead and practice this. Comment down below if there's anything that you would like me to clarify on. And I'm positive I'm going to get a lot of people asking this question, so I'll go ahead and answer it now. How many pieces do I add in? That is all dependent upon you. It's all about the thickness of the braid or the thinness of the braid that you would like. Sometimes if you know you want a braid that's thinner or what we would call more boneless looking, a flatter looking braid, you don't need to add in a lot of braiding hair. I may only add in 3 to 4 pieces just to help build the hair a little bit and help hold the structure, but it may not be required for the actual full thickness. The only reason why I kept braiding in more pieces is so you guys can keep seeing what it looks like to build up on that braid.